God. I cried.
This is so nice. This is so wonderful. This is the thing we wanted to be. We are all excited.
Sana fi.
May everyone, the kid was our joy. Ne wants to play for a vengire mwine mchipani. Na wali kalabave nao bese.
Bahari Kalaba, Bafide Fiebaisa. He must join the not if you buy the Pangat your Orange Alliance. Fidaba buy the Pangat Orange Alliance if you're mano. Hi Chair, I see Chair is watching. Hi Chair, Voice of Zambia is on the other side for Facebook. But not to tell me from one day, not Chuama. Because yeah. Right, because I want to teach you ama slave laws. Teach you to work ishe kubusha. Mamona. Abasungulira bale tuchita bale tuteka. Basungu nomba abantu besu same DNA. Our fellow tribesmen but wake from dictatorship kuya kuli slavery. Opo chilipishe sana ni nelo baba aya na malozi aya kutuwesha bena Zambia kubusha. So umuntu uri wonse apanga taisuki omuntu we kwa chintu bafunye pwaba nishina ena is one of them. Because there is no way not to ikala. Bane tuletere funde ya kwe batinga mwaimini na abantu batatu mulandu. If you let to chitawa sungu, a law which was made by white people to oppress black people has been brought by our fellow black president. Baka inde walelanda shani yero bali mu opposition. Fundamental respect at respect of human rights. Tefe walelanda baka inde every day. Now, for me, of all things that you have done, is to bring that law. To bring the law of saying, mufurema poka permit. Na baruka basungu ba haka independent na kashika pona pali bena. Nga busungu babalefu ya me, I'm even closer to abasungu skin color yandi. Awe tulande tiro okay baka inde nga kukonka kaya basungu bakutenganda ebale tuchita oppress abasungu abutenganda ebale bomfe ali amafunde aya mukutu take obushaifo fwe bafita apa ko bafyacha abantu batatunga bayiminina police kumitira bakapokola. So no baba haka inda bafite nkando kuchira ine nkanda yandina muimona shasu wa mafuta apani paka boya apani pa mubili apani shasu wa mafuta kumenzo na fita pono fita pa mubili nali kashika. So ine baka inda bafite kuchira ine kuchibaleta amalo ya letera basungu to oppress us.
Mwenso wako power.
Because bahaka in the 10-point plan. What happened? What happened to the 10-point plan you promised us? Because if you went on your 10-point plan, we wouldn't be here bahaka in the chile manga mashine shinka chakwa Jesus. Na lavana rosary and nice. Let me go and get corona and kupe kulanda na corona palaivu apanga wise.
And they should for me push.
That 10-point plan went and it wasn't even shown to anyone.
Madishani bonsapa.
We no munishani not to someone else not to them. Kufala makorona bali to ba jeje.
Not to someone where. Mubaneri na imwere shirumba poni bakata.
No, I mean the BM8 and the MG8 coming together. I didn't follow it. I wanted Blameri to give an update.
Mwakata data better update. Mundu. Oh, Blameri ababa diaba.
Mwajita bakata bapezi.
Oh, ule mnapata maranda tibaneri.
Kata mule wapela chance ya kulanda na mwashamu kubalina.
So, tumnapata maranda wakata wa parliament.
No, not that.
Ba Maria. Alana tutemwa lelo twachani tuligaka kore kumusambo. What do you say, chair? Tulingaka watulepe kunyafia mantu ya chani. Oh my God, ushitemene wakwe mwanjini. Na mwenshiba. Valenso cat try not to talk bad about Mundubile. You see, they are working together.
We don't talk bad about Mundubile.
Wala mwenshiba ndeke ni fye ine shilanda nefi vipali wa Mundubile na papata. Shilanda efi vipali wa Mundubile. Tulanda fye fishinka pali wa Mundubile. Mwamfa. Ine shatukana po ba Mundubile. Utukana ba Mundubile na mumwishiba uyo wale tutukana tifani fo ba firende. Lelwe alipa Facebook wale lombe mpia. Nomba ale tukana hivyo chinendi mukote chimayo chaku USA. I didn't talk bad. Na mwishiba. Insonye buntu. After matukane insere.
You should also just unite with me.
We are united, but we have to tell them na imwe. After that, we told you about that quarter. Actually, you are a ule, uri mukote, uri ndoshi. Hello from there at unite to can you no. Kale womboko kwine.
Ministry ya kuna ifata kwa ministry Yesu.
Ministry answer. Baka kwata Ministry of Insults uko kwine.
Ministry of Insults.
Ministry answer ifata tuwamu.
Mukabomba shani mukabineti.
Ministry of Kati for Yamita to the fire shito. Ila could have a bomba kare, could not Karafeba Makebi. My son, just make me a cookie, Korakura, Picapo State House. Now the changes and if you could connect your one.
Mama chef.
Nkabea feba Makebi mbikile Picapo State House. Events plan when become a cabinet. Now I said a cabinet. Part to put it why you have a cabinet. Tito you move visa. Mukabinet n'abansere ha ndemyeba tukuti twayivavula mulya
Mwani ukweli aka siawani yale randa mayo yali panga ko sensi yale randa ale baba UPNZ voice note ile
Fene balelanda ati mukachitefe fe mufire mwachita pantu ku Tanzania abantu balifwa business has continued. Yeah?
The government should try by all means not to put to make Mundubile not to be on the ballot. Because
people should be held accountable. Like ninja sukiaba. You people, mwema Zambian muna lufianya. Uriana mayo uria Lilian alitukira na abantu abakulu ba echecha batukana every day. You must hold people accountable. Eh? People need to be held accountable. That's why if you hold people accountable, na behavior ila chinja. But you people, mwewe na Zambia mwewengi, munalanda fiata we kuyelelana, but you have not held that person accountable and told the person to stop that behavior. You want to sweep things under the carpet. Mama,
which is not right.
It's not right. You can't sweep things under the carpet. When you know umuntu ali chita offend abantu abengi. Remember, I was at that live where mumbipiri balelanda panseresha Lilian osho Lilian atukire ba mumbipiri. But mumbipiri was almost in tears talking about Lilian. And then some of you Lilian ali tukana wonse ai tukene ba mumbipiri ba itumine phone almost in tears. If she's not normal, Nishwa Mubikiri as a campaign manager, waba Mundubile. Kuti mwabulo muntu o mlanda taba no mambika campaign manager ambokula tukabantu bonse. What is that? Kuti ingana wishwa tu yumuntu ala tukana. How do they become your representative? Elo atukana abantu bonse. Elo nomba papa Mundubile na wata unite na ba Makebi. Elo mleto eba itina imesure ni coffee.
But Muringiro resolve. You have to resolve yourselves.
We can resolve it, but what she's saying, she needs to be told that.
Yeah, she needs to be put in a place.
Against what she did also.
It was a plan B for us to be insulted. No kula to be patient in never UPND. Any plan B, I will be patient at never UPND. Ndindoshi, Eron di Ure. Oh, Mandi, take your bekala. You know, me, I can say that Mundubile needs to condemn Lilian Mutambo and denounce her behavior.
Yes.
Yeah.
Team Mundubile must condemn Lilian and denounce her behavior. Otherwise, we are going to have problems. Because the inspiration to Kenya Lilian, the insult she showered on Makebi alone. And today she can be dancing. She can be dancing to Makebi without an apology.
It's only good to come down.
Today Lilian can be dancing it in Makebi when she showered Makebi insults, and the Team Mundubile has not condemned her or denounced the behavior. Move on, Iwawine. Iwawine ngole fire, move on. Pante webale tukana no kukwebe fiance, you can move on. People need to be held accountable. And Makebi does not answer umuntu. So we are here to speak and answer for our president. Every day now we can. If Makebi, he's our father, he's our son. So we support him, and anyone who insults him, we shall defend him. It's like panganda iwe banoko techiwese bade tukana banoko na bawi, so now we call. Kutu walanda fiata welekeni kutukana ba mami ninshi. Efa tulina ife pan. Wa Makebi ni ba president. We are happy about the unity, but we are saying that ame problem panta batukire iwe wamfa iwe Richard teiwe batukire. So you can't be a problem, but in a never problem. And my problem is if someone can insult people blue black, she must be held accountable. And it's Mundubile must condemn her. They must denounce that behavior. Yes, we have moved on, but you uriana otwala ni beans ure ture sala ni beans mwaishiba. Uria ni beans, so she's the rotten beans we are taking out. And the Mundubile team Mundubile need to denounce her and condemn that behavior. Yeah, never chanda to arrive. So why can't they condemn Lydian publicly for her behavior? Because she was insulting publicly. So Lydian need to be condemned publicly, and she need to make a public apology to all of us. Period. It's as simple as that. And if you have find that to be a problem, I don't know what to say to you. I'm done talking. We have panelists here. Thank you.
Hello, how is everyone here?
Hi, how are you, Frederick?
I'm okay. I was just following this live briefing. Yeah.
It's not a woman thing. You are Irene. Like any move, you are Irene Kafwimbi. She didn't say the Lydian Yale to Kanabusheba Makebi Banakashi. Is Makebi a woman for you to say it is a problem between you women? Can you behave yourself? Thank you. Sorry, my Frederick. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. The thing is that mostly we always support everything. Like for the behavior of Lillian, it's a terrible one because this time around we need politics of ideas, not whereby today she insults this one, today she insults that one. This time around we need numbers because this battle we are entering now, it's a big one. It's not a baby fight. So, as much as she supports Mundubile, people need to sit her down. Yeah, because she feels like she's untouchable, she's got numbers, she's got what. But we need people, we need to convince people, but not with insults. So, she needs to be sober from now on. People need to sit her down. She needs to apologize to the people she has wronged. There's nothing wrong to say sorry. It's never too late. We need her, but with a good behavior. So, this time around, we have Makebi on board, we have Brian Mundubile. These are sober minds. And if you want to support these people, we need to be sober as well. We need to be different from these other people. Yeah, like we understand, Makebi has been given different names. So, we need to prove to people that those names are just there to frustrate everyone who wants to support Makebi Zulu. So this time around, we need to be united. We need to know what we want. We need to tell people the ideas, things that need to be done. Yeah, that's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Frederick. But one shani, Moiseni. Thank you, but Richard. Let's move on now since I've denounced her in public. Oh, yes. Thank you for that. That's funny. Yes, but Frederick Mwalande Fiamano. Yeah, let's move on, guys. We're one team. The Lillian issue is a side note. We are not here because of Lillian, you know. She's not a key player. The key players yapa is Mundubile na Makebi, and this is our focus, and we are happy. So begin to fiola muma comments, to fiola to beg. Mukotani. Ambe mukotani sha. And Shangwe. So we are happy, guys. It's a good day. It's a good day. And like I said on EMB, you know, all these opposition, they have to come together. Because every vote counts. Mwamona. Ba Kalaba. Every vote counts. Ba Membe. Ba Shontembo. And all the Bambite Tubalumble no Kubalumbula. Like in 2021, I think we had 17, 18 presidents. The race came down to 2 people. So even this time it won't be different.
It's one.
Yeah. Abantu bonse n'abachula mu Zambia batabale mu fire HH. Takuli winga temu omuntu. Takuli. Namwana kumazabuka.
Abantu baliranda sana pali ba mwamba pali abantu balirira.
Tamwa mwene kumazabuka tamu mwene kulya kumazabuka kuli CDF baba kachingani ba minister balya. Bikendo tufyola mu ma comments yumo. RP akachola kabegi. Mwana nguinga kwata ama followers 1 million. Bambi bafe kuchimpwena. They cannot even vote for you. Okay? So don't be cheated.
Who has followers?
He has numbers. You know.
Who has numbers?
I'm a numbers here. Now let me be honest to you. Like any mieve, let me tell you the truth.
Nani bada banjubu choyoya nani wala ndeti anjubu kushabara politician baisi. Nani baishiranda te. Antirupia bandadi winning ko sari winne osama by election. But
let me tell you this. In Zambia, we have about 5 million on the internet. Mwamona. 5 million people are on the internet. So Eriama numbers yakwatani throughout the whole world. In Epanopondi, I have like 150 followers, but my page reaches 5 million. So which means my page, even if I don't have 1 million followers, I reach all the voters in Zambia. So what difference does it make? Kutia kwata 1 million followers, but all those followers, they are from all over the world. Mamona. As far as I'm concerned, my page, I reach 5 million people in a month. And the number of voters is 5 million. The number of people on the internet users is about 5 million in Zambia. So I reach almost everyone who's online. I reach them on my page. So if you say Teva Muzambia, because Muzambia have 5 million people, 5 million internet users. Mamona. So if there is a 5 million internet users, my page reaches 5 million internet users in Zambia. Even if I have 150 followers on my page, compared to 1 million followers, we are doing one and the same thing. We are reaching the people. That's what matters. So it doesn't hold water to say alikwata page ikulu. She has a big page, but my foreigners ever isulapu. Abena Zimbabwe, Kuku, all Africa, mother of African nations, ever isulapu pali.
Even your page, even you have all those, but you're in a page in Hawaii mona. Tapale once bakuba chitakonde bakutukafie. You ulipa online uleta ke block abantu.
They are there for drama.
Even if she has that, even if she has those numbers, it's not going to influence any right.
Okay, umuntu wakwata 1 million followers. Kuti alira tinimpia. Pantu 1 million followers. Chila muntu ngampera $1. Nishaluka millionaire.
That's it.
Yeah. If you have 1 million followers. Yeah. Umuntu walelea tinapia akwata 1 million followers. So if you have 1 million followers, if one person gives you $1, you become a millionaire. This is how kuno abantu. That's why if you use your page positively, with the 1 million followers, you can be a millionaire. Mamona.
That's true.
Aba internet. That's why people grow their pages on internet, because that can translate to your customers. Because when you have 1 million followers, even if you decide to sell something, nangunika sakulo okay, my customers, she should not even be begging for money. She should do a business and convert those 1 million followers to her customers. Nangu maski of yambio kushtisha 1 skill for $1, she will become a millionaire instantly. Cause nakwata a million followers. So how do you have 1 million followers and you are failing to use your followers as your client, as your customers? But why some kula lombempia? People don't give money for free. Ngani kuno kufialo people about kuno kuma western umuntu ngani kwata mama million followers. They are millionaires because they use those followers as their clients. When they have a product, they go to them, they sell it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So if you have
she cannot make money with that kind of an attitude.
exactly. That's why nomba mamona na mayanda yako yonse no renters. Why? Insele ule sarula bantu. Doors are shutting. Why are doors shutting? Akanwa kobe insele. She has to change and she has to be denounced.
How feel if you change out here? You get to a dinner and want to answer if you have to change. She needs to change and she needs to stay millennia. I got to got millennia. Yes. Job one.
We haven't had the initial many insights to people, or we're trying to do this image, and that is going to do the Zambian for our country.
I feel she also must apologize to Makebi, a public apology. If she doesn't apologize to me, I'm okay. But she needs to apologize to Makebi. Yes. For me, Ngatachi apologize, I'm okay. But she has to apologize to President Makebi. Uko kwine ucha ku FDD na baba pisha ku FDD baba pisha ku FDD because mwaya munganda yawe ne mwambo kula bachita kwati na kanimotenganda yawe. No, you don't do that. You don't. Let them stay in their lane. Baba pisha ku FDD, baba pishira chani. Kulia ku FDD baile fye muri bwino nomba fya bipa shani lero.
There's anybody else tola mwe bantu.
Nene ulela ndama videos opo yali. Ama videos opo yali. Where bachila bat oko baba balekita complain abe ne ba FDD. I mean, never FDD, they are complaining how they are being treated by BMH team.
Once I tell our president, because I'm not quite manners, bad behaviors. As someone tell you order, you need to put them in order to say what you're doing, you're not supposed to do this. As a parent. You was a word to come. Where are you going to run to? Let's say I'm a prophet here. Exactly.
If into Fiana Twakula Tamba, but Savatuika Pakan, what Twakulanda. You know, we shall call a spade a spade. Unity eyayisa ko unity tekweba chinomba twikale fye nga bachibulu tuleta mbafye no.
That camp of Makebi, they didn't even know what was going on. As Mundubile, we knew what was going on at but when I all this shit we
even if we don't know. Hello Chibeshani. Olo tatwishibe Chibeshani.
I'm telling you, Mundubile is going to be on the ballot. I told you, you will see.
You know why they didn't know what they knew. It's like if you are secure, why should you worry? Avene. Nabe shiba kulia ma problems kulia ku FDD. So they started looking ukwa kutolokela. Mwamona. This is why they knew about it. These people, they needed Mundubile was not on is not registrar as the president. So they were thinking at Tualach Tashani, they had options. Citizens First, Orange Alliance, and about Waza Badia joiner. Why didn't they stay with Waza? But now Balichta unite with Waza, but still more by Sakudi MZ8. We know that Mundubile is not on the list to registrar. So they were looking. They were looking at Tualaya Kuisa Pantua Mundubile is not a president Kuria Kunan Kani. Bale Lolekesha Tualaya Kuisa. Yes.
To say me, my plan B, I'm going to join Makebi.
And we were telling these supporters of Mundubile, so don't come quite now Muchenjera number to tell us. If we told you Mweba Yakudiba Mundubile, Wakamisha Pamabwe, Ida FDD, Yabanabe, Nekwabe Milandu, and the owners of FDD, they don't want you there. It's like Wayamunganda Yavene, you want to take over their house. Elo nomba kulia kunganda Yavene, Baba Bika panotisa tawe panopanganda, Ninganda Yesu, but muletu chita sideline. So they were put on notice for their behavior, Kuria. Mamona, for their special purpose vehicle, they were put on notice. So baingirira mobile resha, inshita ya pua pakuti, baka for a special purpose vehicle imbi, and go to this ama processes yaku isi zedivacherwa. So kuchitashan. If we are just happy that this unity has happened because techa abantu bare pusana bahaka inde bare twale chalo kubusha.
Yeah. Our chawa my unity I say.
It's long overdue. And to all these things didn't have to happen. Ngaba Mundubile tabaire kuyangabari kelete naba nabo bafisova balendera pamona Makebi mamona. All this drama ngatafia chitiki. Like any turelanda Lydian achila landoko so inenisha chomulenji katila pakano. Lydian tachila landoko. Iwe bonde. Lydian was talking on her page. Did you tell her to shut up? They don't want people to hear the truth, what has really happened. But we know the problems that the team but Mundubile, you have had problems. Kurioko moya ku FTD mwalikwata ma problem. Opo ili video papa internet oko bachilala bali ama chairman. The video is there. You want me to play it? Ulenje bati ndi wa mulomo. Let me play the video. Shua kumbe pesho gufi. Like anybody share video. because balamba okutubepesha ofya tulekita omulomo when ama chairman ebalandire
Central and Southern. We are the provincial leadership of this party, such that we have come to give a statement of what is happening in our party, which has made us as provincial leaders to be unhappy of what is happening. Yes, FDD provincial leadership raised concern on the horse and right relationship with BM8 team. The Forum for Democracy and Development, through its provincial leadership across the country, wish to express its strong unhappy with the conduct as well as the happenings in the Tonse Alliance. As provincial leadership, we are tired of being ignored and sidelined on critical matters with the Alliance. Critical decisions are being made without consulting provincial structures or ordinary members. It seems as though some Alliance members are more important than others, such as ourselves, who are a purpose vehicle. And we are being treated as spectators in our own party. As SPV, it is expected that our colleagues from the BM8 team could take time to consult us on major issues such as adoption process of members of parliament, mayors, councillors, but alas, our friends seems to have it all figured out with rumors of them going around meeting BM8 affiliated candidates and assuring them of adoption even before the Council of Leaders sits to make final decisions. We demand that the adoption process of candidate be transparent, free and fair, without any undue influence from anyone. Furthermore, we call upon our party leadership to demand for a quota system in the adoption process as to ensure equal and fair distribution of seats. No one partner in a partnership must be seen to enjoy a lion's share in the allocation of parliament or parliamentary seats, mayoral and council adoptions. As provincial leaders, we will not sit idle and watch genuine and loyal FDD members who suffered and sacrificed to keep this party up to this far being sidelined for some new opportunistic and political tourists being rewarded, all in the name of the alliance. We therefore demand an immediate review of how the party is engaging with its Tonse, particularly the BM8. We stand ready to defend our party and our president, State Council, Chifumu Kingdom Banda. God bless FDD. God bless Mother Zambia. Thank you very much.
How about Zambian politics? I want to watch ZNBC microphone.
They had genuine concerns as an FDD party. You cannot go there and try to dominate a party that you just joined. So they should have humbled themselves and agreed to so many terms as to how they will move with that party. You cannot just be imposing and
yeah, and there is one call or watch to Mapaliba Mwamba. one caller who called on Paliba Mwamba and said, ukukuli bati mbiyemate ekwa bama traitors balaba betray balungu. So Makebi need to be very careful with this team. Team BMate eoba pokelera namaboko yabiri. Tulera ndafye. Makebi need to be very careful. Kula nerinso limoko dilinga na abantu. Ma traitors. These are the same people who betrayed Lungu. Even a papa never Makebi badi ku South Africa. Did you see any of these people go to South Africa mkwafwa? Makebi ilikuwa likuya mfaya wa Balungu.
No.
Nobody. It's only Makebi who went. So tulela ndafye panonga kututanika mle tuya tujiba mulomo ifed enchito yesu mulomo kanshi. If you call our advocates you mulomo, so be it.
Yeah, that's just a fact, man.
Inga mule but if tulelanda panonga mule tuwe but if tulenda pano mulomo, so be it. Kanshi tuliba mulomo tu asumina tufuikeni. But we shall say it for what it is. Na balanda panyaba kola wa mwa chituma very important point achaba bantu aba yakuri BMate eba betray Lungu. So Makebi one eye open kudilinga na abantu abata watu apapata. We don't want Makebi to end up kwati Lungu. Elongania babenefya bapoka 3 million ba Makebi teba kwesha no kupera kapoto akalikonse.
No one should be adopted.
Anyone who took the 3 million should stay away. Zambia is not short of leaders. Kuyaba ichemi sepera. O venga pelo utupoto. Who can work with honor, integrity, loyalty, fiance. Tulefo ya nyua pa tulefo control de charo. Tulefo ya charo chikontrol ke. So mwandi ni Makebi tule milomba. Once if your wife na kwatana ni ali yako bill 7 money. Nari mona bambia obalabaka Christopher Kangombe at I'm not standing. Not here. Why should you stand? Even if you stand uka kuvotera nina.
I was watching that video this morning when he said I used my God to stand. They said, oh, he's already realized the mistake that
no, he knows. He knows. Tapali yaka muvotela. Ero ku UPND tabale bachita adopt. So nomba uliyakala chitenji pantu mwaiche sana. Christopher Kangomba is a very young man with young kids. How is his future going to be? Because this parliament has been the worst parliament in the history of the entire world. Not Zambia. Pantoma ama parliament shinoshkubale pangama funde to improve lives of people. Which parliament in 2026 can pass a law kutwala abantu muslevari? Wushiru bali pena ngubali penenepo kuchuma yangu pesa nyefundi ati yo tuwekesha abantu kuri slavery oko tuafumine.
Oh, in the name of
Muna nduwaka 3 million.
It was a big letdown. Our parliament, it was the worst ever that we have had in this country, and it wasn't inspiring. This is why when we change government, new government comes in, people need to be taken to book. Whatever wrongs that have been committed, whatever illegal things that they were pushing, people need to pay back and jailed. We cannot be just letting things go just like that. People need to learn a lesson from this.
Efa tulelanda na fifi ne fiancé le yo mulekeni kunweche bachitanga wali kwata problem. You even go to counseling, you attend classes to change that behavior. Ngani yange wako atakukutwala anger management classes so that you know how to deal with your anger.
Yeah.
Ngani mpia problem wako ata financial management classes. So all these MPs na papa tata tuleba fwaya. Ba Mundubile tuwalishi bachi abama MPs babu tukira kuri imwe. So eona tumfu achikuli ba Mundubile oko batire promise abantu balisalira kali otufulo.
Iwe yala kosako.
Tefo fabalandire abo nabalanda bene ba FDD. Bati Mundubile balipera be notufulo basha ba FDD abene bachipani.
They need just to humble themselves. Makebi is on the throne. We are going
But Mabel, be careful with the new campaign managers that you have in your campaign team like Lydian. In a campaign team, we young Mkaba Lydian, in a shakavemu. Be careful, campaign team, I can't. Can't to add to Kana Zambia, you say they will do value to Canavanto. Eo no bainenka emina pasem stage na Lydian to a campaign. No. Yes, I move to Yama boss. Lydian nakala pa campaign stage ya lela ndao ina popa stage te Jimmy nepo mandini. I'm not desperate for anything. So you know what? I cannot sink my standard to kula iminina na Ministry of Insults. Yeah.
now I feel to say to diaspora.
Diaspora, ni bantu kw'envumbi mwevale muleka abo tubala ko bale fwaira abo ko bale fwaira alazaweza kudala
strategy.
Kuisa na plani kuno kwa America. Kufialo, kuisa na plani. You gotta come with a plan. Ero plani yo kui konka pantunga waisa chitafye so nishfia pena. Kuisa na discipline. Diaspora is for the disciplines. Yeah, you have to be disciplined. Eronga wa mona fiati fia pena. Kuilonga fia kachola waya.
No, yeah, because I experienced it.
Babu adiati we mwa ume gossiping.
Abo bali frustrated. Dero tabatufunye pa chinso cha kwalisa. Watuleke twabene twikale ifo twalibera mututuke atuchinja tubina fe pamopene walikala wetwabene twalira bakona okulaba ekintu kyomulesha kichola ipachola mwe bantu chola tata we chola tata iwe Makebi batati batali tamu for we no point is that mo change pusha ine keri bishimiki ya mama pata wachivika pene na jona sana chapali Makebi na wala kiteno kama Makebi aliwana tinde hapa pene pali wa Mundubile kai wande twali na wachita timo so pene opona na ntam pona chano ku ya wa Mundubile for a spokesman wa kuli wa Mundubile abasana introduce for time ina no kuimenina abine fasira wa Mundubile baba no kutima Makebi umwacho wanti twayena ngo ku school twalishwa twebene tweka abene balumbanye Afo ya chisapo abapusha okulanda spokesman waba Makebi asayiminina na yena asana introduce wa Makebi Makebi wa Mundubile twachalanda bachika la planche. So let me change my earpiece. Mundubile bachika la planche. So Makebi into can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Makebi for bachisai sabai minina bachika la planche bachisha weka wasana tawe and then you know if you, me, I'm one person, I read body language. Ndaverengo mundu, that body language. When I film chinka chakwale, sanga mwaitamba video ya mkesenjera. Mundubile, he was so nervous. Mwaita tumanga mutati, but he's going through stress, you know. She vaseka and then under fit chinko for that tumala menzo yanzi, you know. For my search to introduce Makebi before I'd sign meaning I'd stand that in him allow me to stand up. Before I'd sign meaning on winning, I meaning it was that we need to give a minute of silence for our late president, Dr. Edgar Chagwa.
Protocol, presidential, but that's in Tim Makebi. Tim Makebi is a presidential. Remember, Tim Makebi is presidential. Nama mukonka Makebi wants to be very refined.
When moving, I've been to Bachamba for
but when I say it's an order, bam, protocol. Let's give it respect.
Into my chalanda, it's my brother. He's my let's 1 minute silence.
Exactly.
Makebi, I was someone because of Colenda Makebi, the Sale Kupala. When Pumi, for Katsata Pokulanda, I was a calendar, Georgia Snatch changer. It's not about who's the president here, it's about
exactly
our Zambia back.
Yes.
Our Zambia, I'm not going to now mono for a chitty chalo, now mono, bully 2 days, 74
bills. Yeah.
Hey. Our Nalanda fiance, you guys, you cannot speak. You guys, you cannot do this. No, but you can't even Gaza anymore. Fiance Nalanda Queen Pumi Nalanda. Very calm.
Iwe, like anywhere, Matthews Wally. I am for unity. I am just saying Lilian Mutambo must be condemned for her vulgarity. But when this team MZ8 must condemn Lydian Mutambo for her vulgarity, and she must apologize to the president. So where is disunity there? Pakulanda fiatulia Lydian shiense reshoare to add to Tukana Bonse. And I don't care kuti antukana, and I don't need her apology. But the team MZ8 BM8 must condemn Lillian for her insult, and she must apologize. So nishina lufenya peso kulande fyo. Nishindelanda tuikatana. Mweba lefo ati tuikatana ni mwebo. Mweba lefo ati muntu ale tukane nselero tumuleke. You don't want people to be held accountable.
Nacho akalipa feba UPNDero abantu abengi naba bali tumelifa pene confusion ya levapo. Vale chita enjoy. So if you finish it,
having a hand in it.
Yes. And if you feel for more week, even one mistake, more pang, the young guy get up to be Chavalo. Nadilanda. Yeah, we want to get a little bit more or now of a
it is political. How can you say this unity must not be politicized when the unity is political? It is a political decision so that we take by UPND out of power.
Go, you see my name on TikTok. You know, same name coming on Facebook. Mwalai Sanga. Name bikanisha share video per page per month. Boy, the same name with the TikTok. Mwalai mona video boy. You watch it with your own.
But let's not politicize it. So you want to protect Lillian in Shakwe? Is this what you're trying to do? Like we should not say Lillian did a bad thing. She didn't say Riale Tukana. No, because they are putting lies on my name. They are putting lies on my name because they want to protect
They want to
Lillian.
frustrate you.
No, they want to
They want
protect
to
Lillian in
frustrate
Ensele Shakwe. And that I will not accept.
That's why you've worked with Lydian, you know Lydian. So I'm going to start this table to understand why. How can you today I've seen the president. Iyena chisa imwena muri Obama. Muri Makebi, na chisa imwena muri Obama. It is what it is.
Anointing why you care using it.
Uria bali mwasho kushita groom mwana uria. Makebi mulefa balungu bali mshita groom. Ero Makebi ama mistake screen pumi. Ero bonse bali aliveshiba. Tapale otaizo bonse aliveshiba pasi. In conditions bonse abuse bali aliveshiba wino. Ashala hapo under the bus.
Saying Bill 7.
Bill 7.
Bill 7 bali fulu bali fatu ilalanda popali ba Bill 7 bali fulu kuli ba Mundubile.
Bill 7
Bye ba Bill 7 ba vai sura fulu kuli ba Mundubile bali fatu ilalanda po.
Mwanda ya mafunde. Tule wolola. Yeye vale sign up Bill 7, yeye vale sign up political career ya huko. Tawale tontonkani.
This is why I love kumatero barefo kubutuka kumatero atoke mino.
Kutababeshiba. Twabani beshiba konsekwali ba internet chinonshiku.
Kwemvome ulialamba alubana na wesi. Ulialamba chauma.
Efo baletu everati ineni lalanda pano patu ndelanda ati kuli ba Mundubile kwa ba Bill 7 traitors. So ba Makebi ba firo these people are the one who betrayed balungu mwe bantu bakwalesa.
That's the problem. Abantu afa yokufu efyo. Eba makwatule imbafenini.
Tukaisaka pano pene turelira na basenda resolution party yaya kuli ba UPND na papata.
Yeah, we need to guard it so very jealously.
And we need to call it out. The power of the tongue, condemn it.
Yes.
We are going to point when we Bill 7 traitor to Kakusonto Munwe. Mwitulesho kusonta ba Bill 7 traitor. Ana?
Bill 7. Uma. Kwempumi. Yala stela mundu vedala walika abantu abengi mudi. Ile shooting.
Because Makebi ali beshiba ma traitors so wale bafyacha ala twala ya kuisa iferero. Makebi knows all the traitors. Makebi knows all the traitors. So, abengi pale bachika fyachu. Ifiso na fipona.
Fimba upoke.
Na balaba ibechi panishandi na bene chiso cha chipona bekele fyachu.
Nyo yana nakasha chwale cha bulu.
Mundubile kuli ama traitors na wala ibechi panishandi.
Mundubile abantu ovi.
Mundubile mawachita abantu banu kuipa.
Breaking news like we na kashia kuna breaking news na no kutapa power
Wala ibechi panishandi no batu twala ukuli Queen Pomio kuchiso ni.
Ari amusanga Queen Pomio no bwendi. Queen Pomio sendu meshi.
Chief whip. Queen Pomio ni chief whip kulia. President wa Daya Sport.
Sentules kama
I know we were crying.
Today is a good day. Ine nintemwa. Ibitikelero nintotera balesa.
Bali abayira ekipanicha you know ero bayibira ekipanicha ndefe baliranda. O inga karakere ka SG. At who is Pumula Stumbeka Twamwishba? She is a president of Facebook queen.
Okay. I'm going to Pumula. I'm going to put a
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. After I went Spanish and my son you get Spanish at Pumula Stumbeka who is she that Twamwishba? Kaya Kamero ku Facebook or president of Facebook.
Okay. As I'm a president of Facebook later.
I need a quick update. I'm at work.
Okay.
I saw it. Please update me. Please update me. I saw it. Do you think it's a good thing or what?
Yes, it is.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. It is a good thing.
It is, yeah?
Yeah.
But you know, what traitors there?
Makebi alichangela.
Yeah.
When I'm mona fidia, is very smart.
Yeah. It's good for the country. This is the unities for the country.
Yeah.
It's for the country.
It's not about Mundubile. It's
Yeah.
about the country. It's about
Yeah.
Zambian people.
It's about
And let me
yeah.
tell you, Mundubile, the things he has gone through. If you have to Mundubile, take your panga mistake enough.
And if Mundubile had listened, he wouldn't be here in the first place.
Yes.
So do you think? So do you think he was facing some problems?
Oh, now Musharila Kanshi. Now Musharila Mami.
That's why I'm thinking.
Yakuru. Tiletwalenda twakamisha pamabwe. Soft ma chance ya ma problem. So
Oh my God. This is good then.
it is good.
That's what we've been praying for. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure HH has a God in it.
Ora tamu mwene kubo katabale bompyo kubo kwa shani huko.
Oh my God, I didn't know how to react when I saw it. I was just starting work. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what is happening? Why has Mundubile, come back? And, I get
Yeah, so,
suspicious.
they are not really talking about the technical reasons, but me from listening Paniba Mwamba and the people, the questions they were asking, and there are some videos which have come up from the FDD themselves, and also the problems who ECZ Kuria. I think that's why Mundubile has come. Because if you remember, even last week, Mundubile was so adamant, he said, come here, But today is a different story. Today is a different story. And, it has happened. Yeah, it has happened. It's a good thing. But for us, we are just wary of the traitors, because all the traitors, P7 traitors, Mundubile.
Yes.
That is the problem.
Makebi needs to be very, very alert. Because these people betrayed Lungu I don't know how many times. So we really, really need to be alert. I don't trust them. If you can go and betray your people.
Balungu, who gave them a job.
Of 3 million.
Betrayed Lungu, who gave him a job first. Then besides getting Baba parliament, gratuities and all the benefits. MPs are among the highest paid people in Zambia. So they are far from any poverty or suffering, you know. So ama MPs, despite life kapula, bayamkulunda pona 3 million bashitishe chalo mubusha. Imagine selling our country into slavery, bringing slave laws back into law. Eh?
Imagine.
Who does that?
No. You know what? I think these traitors should not be allowed to stand as MPs because they'll go and betray us again.
Yes.
They should never be allowed to stand.
Yeah, all those people that betray the country.
We need to create a list. Tuambe kula flash a list. Pakula baberenga machine anga twice alive.
Oh yes. That is a good
We
idea.
need to name and shame all the traitors. Please, ngafweni kulemba list by youth. Ukwete list, make a list of all the Bill 7 traitors and inbox. Mina kula iverenga panungana isa every day. Name and shame.
Yes. What time are you on tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow. What time are you on?
Same time, like 19, what is it, 23 hours, you know, in Easter.
Alright, okay, alright. I'm gone.
Okay, thank you, dear. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we want to name and shame them. My lotukala pitulukamu, nana fibika pa spreadsheet. Mwaninji shiwadalite mama spreadsheet. So nana fibika pa spreadsheet, no fixture, circulate by internet, traitors. Ayo yambia machina ya isati, kampamba mlenga kalulushi, number 1 on my list. Kampamba mlenga number 1 on my list. Akubalumbuleni mwebantu. All of them, Kampamba mlenga kalulushi. Name and shame them. My law. Kubabika pa spreadsheet. No kuchita circulate. Traitors. Everyone who betrayed Balungu. Sydney Mushinga. Okay, just hold on. Actually, let me just say. Legeni computer, legeni nyambe fyo kutaipa papa pene tuikele tulera. Ni number 1, ulia ni mother of all traitors. Kumu weka na in red, traitor number 1. Masamba. Engineer watu wanankani. Watu wama traitors.
Driver wa fiance.
Okay, just hold on. Mulende la ko fast. Hold on. Then let us spreadsheet up. Number type. Number type. Number 1 is Mao Sampa, traitor number 1. Is the mother and father of traitors. Number 2, Mulenga Kampamba.
Sunday Chanda.
Mulenga Kampamba. Kuta circulating an IBK ka? Chabinga, Robert Chabinga. At Sunday Chanda. Okay, Sunday Chanda. Nde taipa.
Christopher Kangombe.
Blacklisted MPs. Efo twala bed. Andrew Lubosha. Wakwisa.
Oh, Eastern Province.
Lubusha. Sibongile Mwamba.
whatever nani ababa winile kupeta okay abali JJ
ba ni ba Peter ati ba Peter
Daka is one of them, but he is not Peter Daka for
at Christopher Kangombe te
yes.
Uliana yena alintinkisha kumutima. Quite to the aba Zambians bakulira ko bwali nenso.
I'm saying the kindness you know I told her mwali bave because mwe wantu mutamwate mafefika kulanda
Fene balelanda ati lekeni umulomo mulekeni liri.
Inaliri we never became a blacklisted.
Yeah, people need to be on the put on the spot so they change.
Seriously, we became what don't perfect number for we should think of some kusuru to come over
Kule salula abantu ni blacklisted.
Blacklist. The government tawaingilia because we can sound now.
Yes. Okatolele ta bad energy.
Makebi wenda mwaka muona ulifia mwana wile balungu mwabepa fiobufi. Tizankala naye mo twabula mipepeka.
Okay, na kwata bali 10 miles mlenga kampampa Robert Chabinga Sunday Chanda Andrew Lubosha Swongile Mwamba Charity Branda na ina ni blacklisted.
President, mangaba president kwa mausa mpatu nani shina chilufia nani ababale andati babale pindenda marasu
chitalu chilufia na bena wa chitalu chilufia ngangona
Bill 7 we can put on Bill 7 9 oh that Bill 7 but
to arabi kafiat blacklisted Zambians
attention
to arabi kafiat blacklisted Zambians elo pamba litukule mbangani Bill 7 nga wansere nga
once
kumbali kubika reason why traitor Vasuli. We don't want traitors avansere to the fire. Blacklisted.
Akamweza ina baba blacklist. Achichira tukuta.
Na baneli mut.
Aneli mut number 1.
Baneli muti na ba kabesha.
Jack Mwembu. Jack Mwembu. Hello.
Now Peter Daka, I think, very voted.
Na ba mo Jack Mwimbo ati ba moyo.
Over deputies.
Chera tukutani offensive.
Same WhatsApp group na yewa mam diaspora.
Okay, so kai no mana na mubika offensive na bika offensive Krishna yakwe.
Is insults.
Na Lilian.
Na katayari was in the same category. Insult category waka wina kapela awards.
Ngaba charity banda what category?
You are traitor
Ngaba mulilo kabesha ni offensive. Kabiri shishi befya kubabika. Ni ba traitor. Ni ba to betray, ni ba traitor. So bakabesha twala babikati niba traitor bakabesha.
Yeah, mukafaya uliwa ile sign postmortem yabalungu. Mukamwishibesha na.
Yeah, nali mwishiba. Nali I know his name. Ati ni nani shina Maketo somebody.
But you know, with these people you need to put them that abantu vacation kasha abantu.
Yes, Maketo something. Maketo na balia ba ambassador ba South Africa, ba Grace Mutembo. Yes.
Yes, want to go a pick up.
Yeah, ba Grace Mutembo ebe ne ba filimu kuja South Africa. Mutembo ni Maketo somebody. Bachkwali be mirandu. I think ni Brian Maketo. Yeah.
I took us to find out Ishinari Yakubino way.
Ah, when I did is Brian Maketo Ishinari Yaku. They can each confirm my papa because na them come fire per internet. Elo alichita lock profile yaku. Yeah, his name is Brian Maketo. I think alifunya na nani yako. Na ifunya pa Facebook. But let me see maybe pa LinkedIn. Yeah, I know him. I looked for him. Naria mkumufwa.
Abuse no ababanga.
Mina ndishika mikonga mukesa wande mukatoka misanga yatampo kupalama echenjera tina kukana yana kufyaro na yaika
Tuwalebe bati bakabutuka mu kyalo bonse mwe muna kwati bufi.
When there's a change of government here,
chusha abantu kula kalisha ntwemi patavatu ava zolefa febeno kwata mapocket
Ichalo echawina abantu balechula.
Imagine.
Ichalo chali wina mwe abantu balechula. Okay, temulo mutale Mwanza mulya mungando mwekala mwalimu na amabwalo akudya kuchibumba mutale Mwanza ni mukwesha fya ma eggs.
Ewe ninka mbukusha ma eggs kwenye kanshina.
Ma eggs ya god, mwati ma eggs ya nkoko fya yeni. Mwandu tuwa papa.
Wachula kuzambia mwanzi vachula abantu. Chusha kumona malaiti.
Okay, mwebera Zambia. Let me go through my list of blacklisted politicians in Zambia. Number 1, Numao Sampa. Mulenga Kampampa, Robert Chavinga, Sunday Chanda, Andrew Lubosha, Swongile Mwamba, Christopher Kangombe, Lydian Mutambo, Charity Banda, Chela Tukuta, Mulilo Kabesha, Jack Mwimbu, Moses Moyo, Brian Maketo, Grace Mutembo. Bali abasaine madetse kuya mkuputaula balungu. Shurufa tayari opwani. Na badia balo balumbula jeje ati ni mangambi na ponga diwa nani. Jeje alumbula ma traitors mulia.
Tufito watu mina wino full melaka tuwe wakati pela list.
Ama traitors. Nga bali aba Kampyongo.
Not sure nga bali vote na walimu cheshi.
Twala ya no mwe wantu nanaka. What time is it? It's almost 4. Oh, Nyambose, yes. Which Mumba? Sunday Mumba. Which Mumba is this? Oh! Which Mumba? Anthony Mumba. Okay. Queen of Nevers Mumba. These two, they are blacklisted. Anthony Mumba and Nevers Mumba, they are blacklisted politicians. Kwa bana banani, Nevers Mumba, nabena niba blacklisted. Ngafainuke mwe bantu tieni nayo tukele twata security ka. Takuli umbiuke sarubule chalo ni fefwe weni. 81 people, abantu akuna kulala. Ba blessed. Na pa Facebook abantu balelala. Pa Facebook tamulelemba machina. We want to create a list of blacklisted politicians. So to write circulates. They type so. I'm typing per computer. Pandefika per Excel. Ba mao sampa crime ni ba PF traitor. Ulia mwandi lino mkashi wako yali kosa. Bana mayo ba mobile kosa ine ye. Kuti asanga fenini ndepura ninja na bana ninsenda. Dixon Jerry. Okay, bachitalu chilu fyopo bali ba Dixon Jerry. Anga ba Dixon Jerry ni ba Bill 7. Lydian Opwali insere. Tetumu wombe na vansere. One bad seed will contaminate Makebi Zulu campaign. Lydian insere. So imwenga mulefu ya Lydian insere shakwe. Afulia isa kupublika ita apologize. Charo chika mwedere. Otherwise, Lydian Opwali palisti insere. Lydian mfunyeni populist. Don't put her there. Let us work with her.
You didn't take your woman and Makebi. That's out. The blankets get your woman and Makebi.
Nabazalomis. Kwa liwati Kasaro, Chipenzi.
Mwanza mfwe mwa wikapo. Kulula. Nonsi.
Bakasaro kachingani bakasaro nani. Na ulia mwana kashimwana kashinshi. Ulia mwana kashiwa kuiksize. Ni nani ishina Patricia Luhanga. Yeah, nalikwata memory. Oh my God. I have a good memory, guys. Na mwimukisha. But Dora Sidia, I think, well, if mama politics.
Don't let alone mama politics.
Yeah. So, but Patricia Luhanga, ECZ. But Brian, I think about Brian Kasaro. But about Blair. But Blair, who is the guy at ECZ, the Kasaro guy? Na iko sama. Apart from panga we are blacklisting politicians. Nelly Muti, Parliament Speaker, Anthony Mumba, ni traitor, Bill 7 traitor.
All right. Hey, my people. I wish we could not be having this conversation, but we are where we are. Apatofikireva ne. Inembo nembo. Marituke. Ulava nyina.
Washala, waya.
Waya. So, ilis to Munesta compiling. Ikankala.
Sylvia Masebo!
Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Let Benyama trade blacklisting politicians. We have to clean out Zambia politics. What the hell?
The first and important thing that we need to do as Zambians, we need to remember on our far, where we're standing right now. How far have we fallen? How far have we fallen is present in the news items. When you see a parliament that has been in UPAD is in power since 2021. These things that they were doing in the last 7 days, why did they not do them?
Imagine.
In the first 100 days. We know the agency. Look at what Traore.
In 3 years. Traore, I think she fights them 3 years. Nava nakashiwa ku Namibia balilipire Nkongole in 1 year. The woman in Namibia.
That woman in Namibia is a fine example of what women can do. She paid the Eurobond $750 million. Paid under 6 months in power.
Because they are not politicians. But Chief Mukumuku tubabikepo na mene but they are politician. Now we see a 0-0.
I think we've named enough people. We know the traitors. Simon Mwansa Kapwepwe told us who a traitor is. We know the traitors. We fought. How many people fought for this guy to be in power? He knows how many people fought for him. The mistake that we should not make as Zambians, I beg my people, don't make this mistake. They say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This, the pain that Zambians have endured, the betrayals, the traitors that we've seen. If you Mao Sampa, he did it how many times? How many times did he stop?
3 times. 3 times.
Exactly. And this is why I like, some people have said, Makebi is, I want to say he's like a lamb. Aranda mapinda na umashiko.
Cornelius Mwaitwa. Thank you. Who else?
We can name them all. You will know them by their fruit. What is the fruit that these people have brought? Cornelius Mwaitwa used to be very aggressive.
Nasimoe. Atina Nisimoe. What is that guy's name? Maximoe.
Let's not get lost in the weeds. We send her Ichushi, Shomuriro, Batoroke Misu, Wanyanta, let's be focused.
No. Ba Blair. Ishini nkuni. Tatulesende Ichushi. Tulesende nkuni. These are the people where the smoke, who are making the smoke. Because
I hope you understand the meaning of those words.
I do, but the list I'm creating here, Ninkuni.
About to take an over. If they get back in power on the 13th of August, you hear that UPND is back, elected through Mingarato, whatever they will do. You remember this day. Princess Nakatindi winner said, look at the Hapula, you will remember me. Because you've already sold the country. The soul of the country, Zambia, has already been sold. What we are fighting for right now is a remnant. Are there any Zambians, the remnant from a nation called Zambia, a Christian nation? Like when David was asking, is there anyone from the house of Saul that I can remember? The month of August, what comes after August?
September.
You will be asking, Alama traitors, you will see them. We've named and shamed them. But if we are not focusing on what needs to be done, what needs to be done right now is, I said, is like a lamp. Kudabayaku, this coalition that has been there. Brian Mundubile, we know. Let me ask a few questions. Elena Kaji, my people, Zambians. Why did the speaker not say after the Bill 7 who voted pro or against? about when they were measuring or when they're trying to determine the crossing of the Article 72 of the Constitution of Zambia. This is land, this is the supreme law of the land. Yet, when you cross the line, so in a way, Brian did the same thing. That's why he was quoted in that thing. By joining the FTT alliance, where they made him that thing that they did there. Why did the speaker exempt him? Tumanakapi, utontonkanye. Gabantu bakwatamano, critical thinking skills. Why do you think the speaker said, I've not received a formal reply? In the absence of evidence, they will keep on. They've kept on. Today we hear. Sorry if there's noise in my background. I'll keep it quiet. But today we hear that they're working together. Now, to liberate this nation, it is going to be heavy lifting. And we must be committed. You must vow to your country. I think it's other people like Dola, whatever. That's who's bringing the noise in the background that you're hearing.
Sorry.
Thank you. So what I was saying is to liberate this nation called Zambia, it will take a lot. I think you're not muted, buddy. You're not.
I muted and then Nachwachta mutes. Okay, go ahead. I muted you and Donna.
Maybe you want to talk. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
I think Nachwachta mute or Wachta mute. He tried, then Yachta the opposite.
Okay. The point I'm making is this: to get this nation called Zambia back, it will take heaven and earth. I assure you, my people, it will be bloody. Come the 13th of August, you will see things you've never seen in Zambia. I'm not a prophet, but I'm a seer. I can see where we're going. We know that we get it. If you're a prayerful person, pray. No, I'm giving you the lay of the land so that you know. So that you know where you're going. So that you know. Joshua, the book in the Bible, begins these words that I put in your mouth. They sent spies. They went and saw the promised land. And they came back, 10 spies came back and gave a report. I'm giving you that report. Marituke. No shalimo akabamo. It is going to be bloody. I don't know if that's TikTok friendly, but I'm giving you the lay of what is coming for Zambia. We have to be prayerful. We have to use our thinking. We have to strategize. We have to organize. And we have to be intentional about where we want to land. Because this happened. We've done this before. I said, fool me once. In 2020, we are organized, we are here on platforms. Why you were here? You were promoting the man that is here in power today. If we are not careful as a people, if you don't listen well. You will go from the frying pan to the fire. So this thing that is happening today we should ask. They are not saying what they're going to do. Both of them are running. Mundubile has already paid. Makebi is also a presidential candidate. Tulea, can we have clarity? You cannot sign on to something that you don't know. Let's pause. Right now there are so many winds. There's the HH wind, Mundubile wind, Makebi wind. Let's pause and reflect. What kind of Zambia do we want to see after the August 13th votes are cast?
So a question to you, Blair. Are you uncomfortable with this unity, or what is your advice? What is your feeling, your gut feeling? Because you have given us this background of Mundubile to where we are today. What is your gut feeling? You said you are a seer. What can you tell us?
That is a good question.
Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Because some of us, upon Africa, like, you already mentioned here that I campaigned for the man. Now, this unity, if it's not going to bring the results that we yield, for me, I might as well put my toes down in supporting anyone. I might as well just stand in the terraces so that, I am not, my name is not, again, ikaba blacklisted. Ukweba chababa mayo, eba tuere kuri ba HH, nomba mone nina futi, mone nyoko batuleta. So this is where I'm at.
You've spoken well.
And
I want to measure my words.
And I myself, but that's never got to answer. But before you answer about Dasen, I can say that myself, I have to examine the contents of that agreement and see if it is worth my time to put my name on this agreement.
In the multitude of
But Dasen London, yeah.
let's hear him.
Danny, did you steal anything? No, I didn't get it. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Can you get me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, so now need to have spoken office to out to come.
Yeah.
Sorry. Queen Pum and everyone that is listening. Number one, this is good for us, everyone that has supported Makebi Zulu. And I like what my friend Barufa Brea is saying. Whatever is happening, especially as people who are coming from Makebi Zulu, we've never come on the platform and say, let's divide one another. We've been calm. And we've been so good about this. So, Queen Pum, you've asked a good question. I don't think, kulia uko tuafuma kulia ba mdala bali ba HH. What if you will feel? Like when people were just like 82 too. But on this one, Queen Pum, no one is going to hold you accountable because now our job is already manifesting. We have been Team MZA, MZ8, MNZ. Look at what is happening. Who would think today Mundubile with his supporters can come and be with MNZ? There's something spiritual what is happening. And the people that are behind MZ8, these are people that mean well for Zambia and for everyone that is behind MZ8. Lelo is victory, but when people should feel happy, even like Emmanuel Mamba, because we, the people that have been behind MZ8, we talk about peace, love, and unity. This unity, for me, I'm not even going to say no, whatever. The people who have lost, I'm sorry to say this, but Team BM, that Team Fue, Twalimuna Kale light, Muni MZ8. There's light in MZ8. And those of us who are thinking that UMZ Kwangala, Mwala Shala. So the thing is this, Pimpum. You know, I can't blame you. Many Zambians, the 1.8, is it 2.8 Zambians? They are disappointed. You're not the only one, Pimpum. Me personally, I thought this current government was going to be the change that we needed. But people have now woken up and they know the truth. So our job now, number one, like Balufa Brea said, tuilaba okupepa mwebantu. Tiye nomba tukose tuamba okupepa. We know Kwimpung, I remember Kwimpung being after Bill 7, you lost hope. You were like so quiet, you didn't even want to come and do anything. But look, that hope, look at where we are today. Kwimpung, this is now the time. We shouldn't even waste time about these others, but like because it's like you're giving them like, oh no, they talk about me. This Vuvuzela for BM8. One day I was on their platform. I took it. I must say, hey, this, and I'm like, you guys, I've never heard anyone on our MZ8 platform to insulting. We talk, we argue, but we always analyze things, and we're always there for each other. Look at what has happened today. This is victory for Makebi Zulu. This is victory for Makebi Zulu. Yes, we have been talking about unity, and this unity has come. But this unity, it's not going to come at all because now we are united. No, kukwala was screening webantu. We will not allow Abantu. We don't want a Zambia like Katuapoko Luntungwa 13th August. We don't want people like Bene Sunday. Who's this guy who up Kachivia? We don't want people to be on board when they have been traitors. Queen Pumi, you are okay. Our job is to recruit more people for MZ8. Yes, this unity, let's celebrate it. But again, let us be conscious. Because, like you have said, your team, your BM, is been surrounded by people who were supporters of Bill 7. Do we need them? No. Look at where they have taken us. So, we support what has happened today. But I concur with Balufa Brea. Tien twikale abantu tubike fionsema people. Makebi Zulu, you. I'm being honest with you. If you don't see the light on Makebi Zulu, then I don't know when you ever see light in yourself. I submit
Tuatotela, thank you so much for joining us. Despite, Murikunchito, we appreciate. We see our president, never to join. Now go ahead, our president.
Thank you very much, and congratulations for that reunion. We're dancing. When unity has come, you do not remember the past. Let us. I
disagree. You're not coming. No. No. Bill 7 traitors. No.
Can you push a speech?
Okay, pushing.
Thank you. So, unity has come. I'm a person who wants a strong opposition. A strong opposition nowadays, let me tell you, ask the people, ask the voters, we are looking at what you are presenting to us. Left, right, center will eat. At the end of the days, we want someone who can deliver our needs. I'm very happy there is that unity, and let that unity continue. Let it continue until 2027, until forever. Lastly, Queen Impumi, I'll be hosting on the 30th of this month, Zambian National Cultural Dinner, where we are uniting. Everyone is coming together, and this is what we want. Unity. Unite together. That is the past. work together, find solutions together, win together. I wish to submit to the House.
Thank you. But I reserve my comment on that one. Muchinga Mwaiseni. But daughter of Zion Mwaiseni. Landeni kokale mwishire.
Hello. Am I being heard?
Yes. So,
First of all,
the Bible says,
Mwanaisa wa Muchinga after our current presenter.
Yes. Thank you very much. I want to say that thanks for giving me this opportunity to say my mind out. This is a formidable alliance. But there's one thing that I would like to plead with everybody on this. We who are here have known what has happened. The question is, how many of the people outside the urban areas who don't have mobile phones, who don't have TVs, who know what has happened? That is where our strength should be now directed. We only have less than 4 months to do the work. We need the people out there to know. For us, we may celebrate all this, but are the majority outside there knowing? And that is what we have to aim for, to let the news go. Makebi and Mundubile are one. And what does that mean? That is what we have now ahead of us. Not me, not you people, that all these who are on the panel, you already know. But does my grandmother in Kasenengwa down there know about this? Does my grandfather down in Kaputa there know this? Queen, that is what our work should be. How many people am I going to make know tomorrow that this is what has happened? Who don't have phones? How many am I going to? The last comment I want to make is, yes, I think I strongly believe that people do change. People do change. People may realize their mistakes. And if we start still calling somebody a traitor when we are looking at his past, we may, in my opinion, still be wrong. When people have reformed, they've decided, they've realized this is the right path. Let us be happy. Let us celebrate. They say we are happy by finding one lost sheep coming back to the head than 99 that we already have. So if we can manage to get one other lost sheep, let us not segregate it. Let us be happy. Yes, they were astray and so on, but they've come back. Let us be happy. Let us show them the way. Thank you very much. Let others talk.
Daughter of Zion, welcome, Ocean, Alan.
I think very nice to understand the union, you are sounding good, but also we cannot take away. We have to be smart like a snake and gentle like a dove. So also even the God says pray and watch. So we need to be careful, and as we are going through all these things, we cannot just be careless. Not that we're supposed to be mean to the people that betrayed the Zambian people, but we need to be aware of what they have done, to put in mind, because we are not God, we don't know their hearts completely. So that's why we need to be careful, to be prayerful, and asking God to continue exposing their heart inside, and their motives and everything that as we are going through, you cannot just be careless putting unit kwasira. Unit, yes, but we need to be smart. We need to be aware. We need to be kuchenjera. Okay, to be prayerful. I know Makebi, let's join him in prayer, all of us Zambians, that we want what's best for our country. We need to be prayerful. We cannot just relax at kwasira. If Jesus can say, I no longer know people by their flesh, but who they are spiritually. So we don't know what it's in their hearts. Still, only God knows. So that's why we need to be prayerful, to be smart and careful. We cannot just relax. That's why Munaona Edgarungu Vanapera Kwamine reminded why he was with a compassion, he meant well, but we are not taking advantage of that. They took him for a fool, and now where is he? Mubiri wao niyo sansaura. So we need to be careful. That's what I can say. And that does not mean we have to be foolish Christians. We have to be smart like a snake and gentle like a dove. So that's the only thing I can encourage all my people to be prayerful, depending on God to review and to expose the motives of people and what this union is all about. If it's genuine, everything we put into God who knows the hearts of people. Never meaning that come back. Thank you.
Thank you. Ba o mulishani ba o shani. Mwe bali panshapo.
Alan.
Ba Alan. Okay, go ahead, ba Alan.
Okay. First and foremost, I want just to say, what has happened today. It is a good thing. It is a good journey. But the only concern I have that we can tell the people, the man was talking about the reaching out, concerning about those who are in rural areas like Eastern Province and maybe other premises. Those things, it must start with us. How? We believe and we know that even though they can bring the other constitution concerning about gathering here and there, but we must also try all our level best by reaching out to our friends. I'll give an example. Me, I stay in Ngombe. You find that people were divided. People are fighting each other. If you know that you belong to Mundubile, please better change your position and come to Makebi Zulu. But the truth and the fact is that I stood on the truth. I said, no matter what you guys are saying here, Makebi Zulu and Mundubile will be together. How did I get this information? I was talking to Honorable Honorable Mpundu, because he told me, he said, no matter what, these people, they'll be together. Now, guess what happened in the word of Loma 20? You find that leaders started fighting each other. And on top of that, we had to choose other leaders because of these people, they belong to Mundubile, these people, they belong to Makebi Zulu. But what has happened is that I have shared the video, which Mundubile and also Makebi Zulu that have consulted here and there in all groups. I've done that in all groups. So the concern the one concern which I have for now is I believe and I know that there is no place where there is no spy, or maybe there is no place where there is a monitor I believe that there are people, even now, they can be together, but there are those who don't have the strong heart. When I mean the strong heart, I mean they just goes because of someone has offered them money. You know where there's money, people that easy to change. People that easy to change. So we must make sure that the people be moving with Mundubile and also Makebi Zulu, they must stand in truth. They must be strong. No matter how these guys they may offer them the huge amount of money, they must stick and say no. I think this is what I can say as for now. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Alan. Mwaise wa Anna. Vasco's Kashingo Pomuli, Mara Kashingo Pomuli. This is a very serious case, guys.
No, I'm still here.
I don't know what you have to say to this, because I'm getting this vibe of like, oh, Kuyerera now we move forward. No, it's not as simple as Chen Twerera now we move forward because of this betrayal. We lost the ECL because of betrayal. So I think we really need, I am together with Mundubile and Makebi uniting. But the people who are surrounding Mundubile, we can say, eva lengefya chike kuli balungu fichitike. So, I think you people just saying, let us move on. You are trivializing this thing. I think you are making it like it's nothing. But this is a big deal because Balungu has died because of this betrayal, because of these people. And Balungu 1 year tatua bashika. Up to 1 year tatua shika Balungu. And just yesterday, another bill passed because of these same people. 74 bills passed. 74. Okay. 74 bills passed because of these same people. And among the bill is take Zambia ku slavery. Amalozi ya busha. Kuya mkulomba, kuya mkulembesha abantu batatunga bakolongana. And then you can come and tell me that Chen Twererani, when Zambia is back into slavery, because you MPs betrayed us, betrayed the entire country, 21 million people, and then they betrayed their own leader, ECL, to a point where an MP Tawale Pele MP by ECL wouldn't even be having these problems. MPs are supposed to contribute to PF, but the Bali Tada Ibeti Mpia Shambokula Yakumbi. In a Mandini, I have a problem. To be honest, I have a problem with that one. I don't know why. Makebi bafilo kula enda na men so 360 consume to yale single heart searchlight. This is as what I can say.
I concur with you, President.
Makebi must be moving with a searchlight like he don't. No, but is this a situation where Makebi wants to be, where Alenda na searchlight monitoring who's around him? I think there must be conditions. Okay, they have agreed to work together, but I think Mundubile should be able to drop some of these people. I'm just saying.
I have only 5 minutes, so let me chip in there. Because somebody, you asked me why I'm a seer. What do I see? The person that is snoring, please, is asleep. Let's mute that person. Somebody is asleep. Thank you. So, what do we see? We see a nation of 21 plus million souls. I want to say this in front of about 95% of 97 of us that are on TikTok. There are others that are on Facebook. You know, when you go to an airport, you're called a passenger. The moment the plane, you check in as a passenger, you board the plane, whether you're sitting in first class, economy, wherever you're sitting, you're passengers. The moment that plane encounters anything catastrophic, anything that will bring that plane down, they will say, Mayday, Mayday. The pilot, the one who's in charge, will say, Mayday, Mayday. We've suffered a catastrophic event. Our engines have failed, or whatever it is. And they will say to the tower on the ground, how many souls on board? You transition. You were a passenger when you checked in. The moment you have an emergency, you're considered a soul. Kutikeni and Zambians. So Zambia right now, we voted these people in. We've encountered a catastrophic event. Is existential, meaning you cannot continue on the path you are on. You have to land at the nearest airport. You're declaring an emergency. They ask how many souls on board. 20+ million Zambians. You voted for the abolition Public Order Act. You voted for, when you're signing in, when you're checking in, we checked in into this plane called HH. No load shedding, no Pamela, no date. He said, we've reached the ceiling. We're not going to borrow anymore. We have enough resources. We have Sugilite, we have emeralds, we have copper, we have all these resources. We're not going to borrow. We're going to use our own resources. Just like what Namibia has done. Namibia has paid off their Eurobonds. Zambians' Eurobonds are still on the books. The debt to China is still on the books. The debt to the IMF has grown. It hasn't reduced. It has grown. You are panting. You are asking Zambians who are being born today to pay. Your toll gates are gone for 25 years. Foreigners will be collecting the tolls. You have your chickens or your goats. You want to go from Siavonga, Lusuto area there in Siavonga, you drive to Mansabomba, to Kasumbalesa. How many tolls are you paying? This is serious. The leader that you are choosing on the 13th of August does not need to be stained with corruption. Now answer the question. It is a good thing that we're united, but what are you uniting for? Is it a departure from what we've experienced so far? Or is it going to be the same old? I asked our host, she supported HH in 2020. Where have we landed? Are we better off today than we were in 2020? Or are we worse off? I say we're worse off. Our debts are still the same and grown. The standard of life for average Zambians, 20 million Zambians, out of the 20, 60% are living, tabako itenda ku 40 kwacha. a day. They don't have. That is over 15 million Zambians. They don't know if you they don't have the means. They have no running water. They have no electricity. Let's name the statistics so that Zambians will know. In Zambia, there are less than 1 million homes where you can turn a tap on and have water in the kitchen. You go to a well, Chishima, Jihiba. That's where we get our water, our people. There is no dentist. In the district, Kalomo district, there is no dentist. Dermatologist, cardiologist, name everything. We don't have the numbers. And yet, foreigners are coming into our country and getting 4 billion. Our women gynecologists, 0. Kanchibia. There's no gynecologist there. Oncologist, hematologist, 0. You don't have them. So this decision that you're going to make, you need to think, who will do this? Who will change, transform the lives of the women in Kanchibia? In the deepest places, there are no roads, there is no healthcare, there is no internet, there is nothing. We need a serious man within 100 days of being from August to September. There's a reason I asked that. That man must have a vision to transform, how to end corruption. He must have a plan. That man must have a way. How are you going to make sure that drugs are there? Epidural, there are women giving birth. That man must have the figured out so that when he gets in power status with all ZNS, with all the resources that we have, that man must know what needs to happen within 100 days. Healthcare, agriculture, education must be fundamentally changed and transformed to work for the 12 million poor Zambians who have had nothing since independence.
Well, can I just say something? Walufa, you speak like the way I speak. It pains me. You know, I've been blessed, and I'll say I'll never take these blessings for granted. For God to have taken me out of Zambia and just to see other countries how they live. When I visit Zambia, I see abantu, they're still using Makebi. I always ask myself to say, Nishifwe, independence, don't just look at yourself, because the people, you know, Zambia is defined. No, we're doing well because only those who are the well-to-do can afford to go to Mundubile. But just go Muchiworia, go Muchawamba, go like just our conference. People still use Makebi, and then you know, this change for me. Quintumu, you stay in the US. You know that the American president is defined within 90 days of the president ascending to office. They measure his success because of the 90 days. And that's one thing we're going to do with this new government. If within 100 days or 90 days, there's nothing. We want our Zambia, if you never been to California, that's what we want Zambia to be as well. You know, Canada. And I'll tell you one thing, you people, if you don't understand. I've come to, after staying here for almost 14 years, Africans, we've got wealthy. Because everything that I see here, Ninkongole, I have to pay for my mortgage, I have to pay for my car. But back in Africa, it's cash money. But you know why we are poor? Because leaders of Uyulipo have quite a focus and vision for the better Zambia. Now what we want, even Makebi Zulu, and for me, I'll be the first one. If I see that my president who I have voted for is not doing what we hoped for, I'll be the first one to call him out. And I will not wait for even 1 year. Within 100 days like Barufa Balanda, we need to start seeing that now the train is moving in the right direction. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you, Badasen Valuta Mwandini. You have just spoken what I think what every one of us needs to be sharing this campaign message. Personally, you know, filia kuma campaign abantu wale amku campaign baleshana ngoma. It's like what? You know. Where PND have no message, Ngabaku campaign they have obscene dancers. That's what they have reduced our country to. Kuma campaign, nothing, no message. Kuringoma ba filimba baleshana man. Sexual, obscene dances. They have reduced our country to nothing. But Anna, the floor is yours. But Anna, if you're not ready, but BM8, Chimwalanda. But I think this is what we are here, Oksambidi Shanya, so as we go, wherever we go, we carry the mess, carry something from here. We are on many platforms. We are like Nomba Pakulanda. We shall talk until we Mikoshika Karipe, until 13 August. But we should not be oblivious to they say madness is continuing, doing the same thing and expecting different results. And this thing of the people of surrounding Brian Mundubile is a message we need to amplify. Because it will be folly of us if we undergo the same things. That happened, and the Fike said to Chitikirana foot. So, we need to protect Makebi Zulu, and we need to speak of these things, and not to insult people who are trying to just, you know, you can't do the same things. You know, if it's a broken vehicle, it's broken. It can only take you so far. Some of these people, they are broken. Baba Munkongole. So nangumwaba leta mpe you expect they will try and borrow to clear their Gongole. Background check is important. So some of these people who have got things going on, sir, we know we have repented, but your baggage will make you to be compromised on one day or the other. Mwasenda pumulos tumbe kwa linenko ngole. Bari o bale pinda pa musebo pali ya 2 AM shuwanga mwabaleta. Bari ya bale pinda pa musebo 2 AM mwabaleta. Chi okay tuamyelela. Even if ni mwa biu 7 treta chache na chachire. TN ku Ministry of Health. You know. Ku Ministry of Health is one of the most highly funded the ministries in Zambia. So how do you say balabene mubalete mubatwale because his specialization is health? Niba doctor techi mubatwale ku mines. Mama, if itulelanda, you know you have to think deeper. Ulebale pinda pankongole 2 AM. Specialization yako ni health. Elo ki health kwa baba mpia. Mwana kai kala meeting mukalande awe bali bombele poka bali kwa experience chen tubasesha. Chen tubabike efyo mumwine mu health. Nomba muri ya mu health bali nenkongole. What do you expect? Tukesa pano turelira na foot? From honeybee scandal, ikesa wakachinga ni chicken scandal, whatever. I don't know. You tell me. And you know, it's a blessing because some of us today, and we are living with people who have, like who United States, we live this because we know people. This is how you develop a country, a nation. is learning from your mistakes, and then you do better. Mama, we are trying to do better. If a vehicle, bakobati imotoka, na ikwata engine program awe, kai na matupela fe motoka chain tuende na motoka itamafika okutali, and you won't arrive. So, ba BMH Chimwalanda, ba Anna, I gave you the floor, but Tamachisa. I don't know if you're ready, but Anna, but our BMH can go in, and then we're Frank.
Okay, thank you so much. Dr. Sana Bakwin, nakabiri twakumana muku wa kachunga wakulenga utatu. Nontivu wakulenga nomba chibiri twakumana again. Number one, twalitarikeni twakuti abantu bakawishanya natera bakawishanya apo twapita hapo because nafuchitika kale. What is important icho ningatemwa kulanda po chimu chakwe bati namumwana this is like kwebale kuno ku Zambia this is 0138 natufirwa okulala otulo tulefufya otulo bakulandira ababantu abali ntungulushi okwebati bingesa tungulula wino chalo okutufumya ku muli bungole obu tulimo. But okay, if we tulinda tula kunsa afyalo twayekalako, but akalanda kuri family yesu yayekala muisa mu Zambia eyidingire nefo bine bonse tule chulamo mudu nyo wafi. Lero chonde konkomisha ine no ukabilo wandu wakwebati ababantu ero balaisa ekala pa butungulushi ngabayekala pa butungulushi, please natuma ni akapi wonse fema media influence na wonse fema advisor for bachita advise fema medias ukubalondolwera bwino okwebati apapa butungulushi mwayikala mwichebacheba ukulolesha utulubo twabanino. Lero chiteni concentrate ni milimo eyo mwishide bachipuna bantu. To be honest, ngatakuwa kwa bati wa Brian Mundubile na wa Makebi Zulu waikala pa bachipunechi na bena bakese kwata ayamanu ya kuchaba nabo ayayisa naba nabo ya kwambukula acheba ukuthi bambe ukufaidikisha utuluwo toba nabo bafuya kakarubo. To be honest, 90 days ikesa pita without kuomba project chonzo because bakaba busy ukufuafua yenshi utuluwo utoba nabo. Lero ababantu nga beshire mukulula Zambia beshire mukulula fwema Zambian echo ndiye papa trene chako ukobati ero balaikala pa butungulushi ero tola pa butungulushi babe concentrate no kuamia Zambia ukululesha pamia wo shaifu fwema Zambia ukululesha pakwafu Zambia ukobati tumpuluke. Lero ngachakoti bese byekale pa butungulushi bese bambe ukulachi bacheba ukulocha kutuma twaba nabo uyachitiri akana tumuchitevi uyachitiri na tumuchitevi 90 days ikapwa without ukuoma kwa chili chose because ni shoka ba focus nokula konkenshi abanabo. Lero cho tuleka bile utakuwa kwati lero balaika pa butungulushi babe concentrate ni milimo babe concentrate no kuamya Zambia kubati bayilungike at least if once benga lungika, but if you wende ko muno mwe fintu abantu bayike ko kuchula. Two, by making sure if you watch kwebati more money in your pocket, at least by making sure that impia circulation shabam impia circulation tamwaba. Teacher bamurundira kasara ka 700. Lero so kubati ma teachers wonse mfilo kwamba kulipira ama 400 kwacha. Kuda 700 bamurundira kwa mati mulipira ama 400 kwacha. Ama 400 kwacha balipira. Nishina bakurundira. So chimuno kwati bale kufimba pamenzo mukana ishiba alo yole lumba ichiwe. So ito tulomba kuchako kwebati ba queen ifine monse to ba media blog tuta advise tuta di campaign oteko bulipo ababantu balasa ingira to make sure muri 90 days babombako ikintu chakwa
kitambo okumulika ekirera ng'okwebati n'abakwata vision mwisa mu butungulushi ero please tuyireka okuba kita advise aba bantu Makebi na plan Mundubile tukonkanyepo okuba kitenshi advise because nabo bane to be honest nga kyakuba okuba tebamire okukita ebo balingire okukita as the same person who campaign HH, we are going to be the same one who is going to campaign them accordingly. Because tatulefwaya ifo fema Zambian kwebati mane tumuna kwa trimbi tatukwete amano kabe kwa trimbi kapuna akagwa mfurula po fe ya furula po amusekesha urupo rwakweno. We need a leader who is going to look after every Zambian. Ukalalolesha pamitundu yonse not ukuta segregate kwa ano segregation uyu mushani no. Again we need a leader wakubati takakwate selective justice akalelolesha lokubati ichi umulandi ukula ukonga nga vera nda mune mujatunga upitire panani apita panani not alolesha ati awe ichi nichi we don't need that. If today I'm supporting BM, I'm in BM 8. Ngazangwa no mulandu welolesha ukubati because I'm one of the BM. Ine yawe mafuta basube elo uli mulia bamupeli mulandu.
Ekyo tulera ndeyo point nkwete ekyo tulera ndekyo fini. Point yo.
Yeah, bakunke justice. So, amafundi ero chimbi ero tulekabira fwe mazambiani. Fefini bashitri promise ukwebati ama bills abasa muko yafumiyako. Definitely tulelombo kubati bafumiyako. Because mama Queen inga mwalolesha mama Queen mi for instance namukwata abana bali 4. Ero bamisangira mwimini pa musebo n'abana benu abali 4 bando kwebati street road marketing public chanchani sitting on the under bridge namwikala vya kukula balimo dala example mama Queen mutwenda okamumisebo tulasanga mumishibe nayo bakwatilimbi kwati chisera ngani pasande musanga wana bikala papatu kwa bridges na bikala tuungwe pa bridge na bela kwa kwatilimbi town na bela pasande mumishi balanga babasanga ba police bali definitely balambo kulabekate babekate baya balongo balaba bitumata chinchi bala to jira futesh mukuchechi baba kaka definitely tuwalabanga filia walulinga ama Uganda emafundi alaba mu Zambia abengi balaga ko pamula ndono olufyengo ngachako batedefundira chani dia konkanyapa so ukabira kweswa ko bati amafundi amwashikwetu okuyo yafume twisende chalo cha Zambia nga business ero tsende chalo cha Zambia nga ngenshi nga democracy country voting a Christian nation not tusende chako kwati nawe ikala ulepanga amafundi akwati babuka vimutulo watera nandi yanchite chipauti imbevi tumenga shuko bati ababantu bakwati ama advisors abakweti amano bekwati ama advisors impero amano ero tubakwate kono mutima kwa kulamva kuli fwe bantu vo tulirira not yo umano kuikwatira bubi. That's why kwali wo busano sano ukala pali wisdom and knowledge nga wafia amano yakwati wa kuskulu na amano yakufiro na ina ebutungulushi not amano yakwati yo wakwata PhD wakwata degree muri finshi ati yona alikwata amano no yalete man. That's why wisdom yali very important than knowledge. So ukabiro wandi mama Queen ifine wonse tushirela la tulekesha mukweba abantu mukomailako nababeni tufuye tukabino kwati kwena idi mwapasa mwimuno kubati walale ko kumishoba ola nababeni tukala mishoba ola tukala mipushing so that mule bombe cho mwebere banani mweba cho mwebere fwe bantu because fo balera ni fwe natukala mungu chela mungu vota fwe bamitu alifumana uko tulikala kumana mimpi uko tulikuno kuzambia tumeke ngoshote tuombele kwa abantu tuvotere kwa abantu ngane bopona ishira na kumanya na 3 months opona ishira kuno kuzambia but ifira ndi kwa abantu ngamwapita tuleta sacrifice ama motoka Yesu fwe bamyukula enda mwayoku Mulushe lokuba chichalo chichinge kofi. Ero nabene wageze mubango mungu. Definitely we would campaign them. I submit, Madam Queen.
Thank you, boss. I think tuanaka mwebantu. Akura kulala lero kabiri ba Makebi bare akuma civic centoko. Daire sharale. Kuno kasuba. La mwandini. I think ijambe fyo kulonga ndise ku Zambia. I think ijambe fyo kulonga nde ya ku Zambia pantu. Ushkungunangu na ulala wabuka. Mwandini. Ama politics yari ingira mu mubiri. Mwebantu chenu muntu sheko. It's gonna be a long day. Mwebali ya kuma civic center kavieni. Yeah. Otherwise, thanks for joining. Daughter of Zion, are you there? Tuatotela ba BMH mwalanda pyamanu. And if you nemulandi if you're to the fire. If you are kwebati. Kula lole shapa milandu. Not at pantu muntu waba Mundubile imilandu kushi. Mwamupea na kafudo. But na mwishibati wa milandu. If you're to the fire. We don't want that. We want people who have got cases to be away from government or positions that are giving them access to resources or decision making. So once we we are fine. What the problem? But we can't, keep doing the same mistakes and then expect change. I think if you have something to say. But daughter, but Facebook, Mwashansha, thank you so much. We still have a few people watching on Facebook. Kuzambia na Abucha, it's going to be another interesting day. Yeah, Kuzambia na Abucha, so it's going to be an interesting day because we are taking our president tomorrow to take the 100 supporters here. Mu diaspora, diaspora, and we also started a fundraising for the campaign, for the Makebi Zulu campaign. We have started a fundraising. So if you're interested in participating in the Makebi Zulu fundraising campaign, inbox me so we can add you to the fundraising group. Tualanda, we have talked, myself have been talking, so it's time for me to put where my money, where my mouth is. So we are spearheading this fundraising for diaspora. And even if you are in Zambia, if you want to contribute something, get in touch with me. Yeah, get in touch with me and then we can direct you where you can contribute, whether you are locally in Zambia or here in diaspora. Thank you so much and God bless you. We just have to rest a few hours as we follow the momentous, exciting events for Yakuma Civic Center throughout Zambia. God bless you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for Blair, Daughter of Zion, everybody, Papa Neo to Atotela, Samphia, I see you, BMH, and everybody who said something, comments, or even join, share, to Ataiza, with two mezisha. Amen and amen. Bye-bye.
I'm going to go see where